Halo, dobar dan, dobrodošli u novu lekciju. Za danas za vas imam reči na engleskom sa primerima, a pre toga zanimljivost danas o Mozartu. Do 3. godine naučio da svira klavir, a do 5. godine mogu da svira čembalo i violinu. Takođe, mogu slušati muziku samo jednom, zatim je zapisati iz memorije bez grešaka. Sada pređemo na lekciju. Notebook. I took out my notebook and started writing. Izvadio sam svesku i počeo da pišem. I took out my notebook and started writing. He wrote his name on all his notebooks. Napisao je svoje ime na sve svoje sveske. He wrote his name on all his notebooks. Understand, razumeti. Understand. I knew you'd understand. Znao sam da ćeš razumeti. I knew you'd understand. Is my question difficult? No, I can understand it. Da li je moje pitanje teško? Ne, ja mogu da ga razumem. Is my question difficult? No, I can understand it. Do you understand two people when they speak very quickly in English? Da li razumeš dvoje ljudi kad govore veoma brzo na engleskom? Do you understand two people when they speak very quickly in English? He did not understand that he could change and become a better person. Nije razumeo da može da se promeni i postane bolja osoba. He did not understand that he could change and become a better person. It was something she didn't understand. Bilo je to nešto što ona nije razumela. It was something she didn't understand. Explain, objasniti. Explain. I can explain everything. Mogu sve da objasnim. I can explain everything. He wondered how they would explain this when they got home. Pitao se kako će ovo objasniti kad se vrate kući. He wondered how they would explain this when they got home. She explained that she couldn't drive. Objasnila da ne može da vozi. She explained that she couldn't drive. I sometimes explain the rules to her. Ponekad je objašnjavam pravila. I sometimes explain the rules to her. I explained the problems to my friends. Objasnio sam probleme svojim prijateljima. I explained the problems to my friends. Zapamtite način na koji koristimo glagol explain. You explain something to someone. Explain to me, a ne explain me. Explain everything to me. Ne možemo da kažemo explain me everything. Ovaj glagol se ponaša kao i glagol listen. I listened to you. I explained to you. Repeat, ponoviti. Repeat. Can you repeat it, please? Možeš li da ponoviš, molim te? Can you repeat it, please? What is the best way to remember something? Koji je najbolji način da se nešto zapamti? What is the best way to remember something? I'd say that the best way to remember something is to repeat it often. Rekao bih da je najbolji način da se nešto zapamti, da se često ponavlja. I'd say the best way to remember something was to repeat it often. Help, pomoć ili pomoći. Help. Can you help me? Možeš li da mi pomogneš? Can you help me? Sorry, I can't help you right now. I'm busy. Izvini, ne mogu ti sada pomoći. Zauzet sam. Sorry, I can't help you right now. I'm busy. Do you need my help? Da li ti je potrebna moja pomoć? Do you need my help? Old, star. Old. My parents liked listening to old songs. Moji roditelji vole da slušaju stare pesme. My parents like listening to old songs. The old woman turned around and gave me a smile. Stara žena se okrenula i nasmešila mi se. The old woman turned around and gave me a smile. Pridev old možemo da koristimo da opišemo stvari i živa bića. This is an old man. This is an old book. Ali, kad bismo htjeli da napravimo rečenice sa suprotnim značenjem, mogli bismo da koristimo različite prideve. This is a young man, ovo je mladi čovjek. This is a new, ili this is a modern book, ovo je nova knjiga. Grandfather, deda. Grandfather. He's named after his grandfather. Dobio ime po svom dedi. He's named after his grandfather. Her grandfather was killed in war. Njen deda je ubijen u ratu. Her grandfather was killed in war. Grandmother, baka. Grandmother. My grandmother makes delicious cakes. Moja baka pravi ukusne kolače. My grandmother makes delicious cakes. Is your grandmother at home? I want to talk to her. Da li je tvoja baka kod kuće? Želim da razgovaram sa njom. Is your grandmother at home? I want to talk to her. Smoke, pušiti. A smoke se znači dim. How many cigarettes does he smoke a day? Koliko cigareta on puši dnevno? How many cigarettes does he smoke a day? Smoking is bad for the health. Pušenje je loše po zdravlje. Smoking is bad for the health. Is it easy to stop smoking? Da li je lako prestati da pušiš? Is it easy to stop smoking? I can see the smoke coming from that chimney. Vidim dim koji izlazi iz dimnjaka. I can see the smoke coming from that chimney. Cigarette, cigareta. Cigarette. I'd like to light a cigarette. Can I smoke here? Volila bih da zapalim cigaretu. Mogu li ovdje da pušim? I'd like to light a cigarette. Can I smoke here? The cigarette is on the ashtray. Cigareta na pepeljari. The cigarette is on the ashtray. Armchair, fotelja. Armchair. Don't sleep in the armchair. Go to bed. Nemoj da spavaš u fotelji. Idi u krevet. Don't sleep in the armchair. Go to bed. I bought a new armchair. Do you like it? Kupio sam novu fotelju. Da li ti se dopada? I bought a new armchair. Do you like it? Word, reč. Word. How many words are there in this sentence? Koliko reči ima u ovoj rečenici? How many words are there in this sentence? How many English words do you know? Koliko engleskih reči znaš? How many English words do you know? Did you learn any new words last week? Da li si naučio neku novu reč prošle nedelje? Did you learn any new words last week? Job, posao. Job. Fortunately, she can get that job easily. Na sreću, lako može da dobije taj posao. Fortunately, she can get that job easily. What kind of job are you looking for? Kakav posao tražiš? What kind of job are you looking for? Want, želeti. Want. We have to accept change if we want to move forward. Moramo da prihvatimo promene ako želimo da napredujemo. We have to accept change if we want to move forward. We can stop here if you want. Možemo da stanemo ovde ako želiš. We can stop here if you want. Iza glagola want mora stajati to i glagol u infinitivu. Yes, I want to go. A ne, I won't go. Pazite da ne pomešate I want i I want. I want je ja želim, a I won't je I will not. Ja neću. I want to sleep. I won't sleep. Ja želim da spavam, ja neću da spavam. Earn, zaraditi. Earn. He earns 3 times more than me. Zarađuje 3 puta više od mene. He earns 3 times more than me. The harder they work, the more they'll earn. Što vrednije rade, više će zaraditi. The harder they work, the more they'll earn. He has never earned his own living, so he doesn't know what that's like. On nikad sam nije zarađivao za život, tako da ne zna kako to izgleda. He has never earned his own living, so he doesn't know what that's like. Does it bother you that your wife earns more money than you? Da li ti smeta što tvoja žena zarađuje više od tebe? Bank, banka. Bank. The bank doesn't open till Monday. Banka se otvara tek u ponedeljak. The bank doesn't open until Monday. Where is the bank? I need to take some money. Gde je banka? Treba mi novac. Where is the bank? I need to take some money. Go to the bank and withdraw some money. Idi u banku i podigni nešto novca. Go to the bank and withdraw some money. Zanimljivo da reč bank također znači obala reke. Obala se može prevesti rečima coast, shore, ali obala reke se često kaže the bank of the river. I'm sorry, žao mi je. I'm sorry. She felt very sorry for the boy. Bilo je jako žao dečaka. She felt very sorry for the boy. I'm sorry I'm late. Have you been waiting long? Izvinjavam se što kasnim. Da li me dugo čekaš? I'm sorry I'm late. Have you been waiting long? Sorry, izvinite. Sorry, can you help me? I'm lost. Izvinite, možete li mi pomoći? Izgubio sam se. Sorry, can you help me? I'm lost. Sorry, but she can't talk to you right now. Izvinite, ali ne može trenutno da priča sa vama. Sorry, but she can't talk to you right now. Obično kažemo excuse me pre nego što nekoga prekinemo u nečemu. Excuse me, could I get past? Izvinite, mogu li da prođem? Excuse me, could I get past? A sorry obično kažemo kad nekoga uznemirimo. Oh, sorry, did I step on your foot? Izvinite, da li sam vas nagazio? Ako nekoga ne čujemo ili ne razumemo što nam govori, obično kažemo sorry, what? To je informal ili I beg your pardon formal. Cheap, jeftino. Cheap. Ili inexpensive. I'm not rich enough to buy cheap things. Nisam dovoljno bogat da kupujem jeftine stvari. Do you know a cheap restaurant around here? Da li znaš neki jeftin restoran u blizini? Do you know a cheap restaurant around here? She bought a cheap dress and later regretted. Kupila je jeftinu haljinu i posle je zažalila. We stayed in a cheap hotel. Odseli smo u jeftinom hotelu. We stayed in a cheap hotel. It's too cheap to be good. Previše je jeftino da bi bilo dobro. It's too cheap to be good. I want the red shoes, but the blue ones are cheaper. Želim crvene cipele, ali plave su jeftinije. I want the red shoes, but the blue ones are cheaper. Expensive, skupo. Expensive. This hotel is too expensive for me. Ovaj hotel je za mene suviše skup. This hotel is too expensive for me. Is it expensive to live here? Da li je skupo živeti ovde? Is it expensive to live here? The suits in these shops are too expensive. Odela u ovoj prodavnici su previše skupa. The suits in these shops are too expensive. Love, voleti. Love. I love him, but I don't understand him. Volim ga, ali ga ne razumem. I love him, but I don't understand him. It was one of the things she loved about him. To je bila jedna od stvari koje je voljela kod njega. It was one of the things she loved about him. I never loved you any more than I do right this second, and I'll never love you any less than I do right this second. Nikad te nisam voleo više nego što te volim sada i nikad te neću voliti manje nego što te volim sada. Sleep, spavati. Sleep. That night she didn't sleep very well. Te noći nije dobro spavala. That night she didn't sleep very well. After a couple of hours sleep, a hot shower and some clean clothes, I was a new man. Nakon nekoliko sati sna, tuširanja toplom vodom i čiste odeće, bio sam kao nov. After a couple hours of sleep, a hot shower and some clean clothes, I was a new man. I need to sleep. Treba da spavam. I need to sleep. Sleepy, pospan. Sleepy. When you're sleepy, you cannot work or think anymore. You want to sleep. Kad si pospan, ne možeš da radiš ili razmišljaš. Želiš da spavaš. When you're sleepy, you cannot work or think anymore. You just want to sleep. Box, kutija. Box. She ate a box of chocolates. Pojela je kutiju čokolade. She ate a box of chocolates. He carried the box upstairs. Odneo je kutiju gore. He carried the box upstairs. Have you finished packing my boxes? Jesi li završio sa pakovanjem mojih kutija? Have you finished packing my boxes? Izraz think out of the box. It means to think differently, from a new perspective. Razmišljati drugačije ili iz druge perspektive. Go to sleep, ići na spavanje. Go to sleep. What time do you usually go to sleep? Kad obično ideš na spavanje? Ideš da spavaš. What time do you usually go to sleep? I went to sleep early. Otišao sam rano da spavam. I went to sleep early. Ask, pitati ili zamoliti. Ask. Can I ask you something? Mogu li da te pitam nešto? Can I ask you something? Can you answer my question? I have asked you 3 times. Možeš li da odgovoriš na moje pitanje? Pitao sam te 3 puta. Can you answer my question? I have asked you 3 times. We'd like to ask you both a few more questions. Htjeli bismo da vas oboje pitamo još nekoliko pitanja. We'd like to ask you both a few more questions. You never asked me how I felt about it. Nikad me nisi pitao kako se ja osjećam u vezi sa tim. You never asked me how I felt about it. During his 10 years of marriage, he had often asked himself the same thing about Sally. Tokom 10 godina braka, često se sebi postavljao isto pitanje u vezi sa Sally. During his 10 years of marriage, he had often asked himself the same thing about Sally. Ask, osim što znači pitati, znači i zamoliti. She calmly asked them to come in. Mirno ih je zamolila da uđu. She calmly asked them to come in. I'm asking you to think carefully about my idea. Molim te da razmišljaš pažljivo o mojoj ideji. I'm asking you to think carefully about my idea. To je za ovaj klip, vidimo se u sljedećem. Bye!